Welcome to the Smartacus Quiz 2022, the Hindustan Times National Interschool Quiz.
My name is Meghasham Shirodkar and I shall be your quiz master today. Today, in the final of the West Zone, we have on one side the team from Gokuldham High School from Goregaon East in Mumbai. Facing them across the table are their city mates from Kolaba in Mumbai, are the team from Navy Children's School. And before we proceed, beginning with Gokuldham High School, can we have a quick round of introductions?
Hello, I'm Krishav Khandelwal from Standard 8. I like maths and sciences. I play instruments. Yeah, I like reading books.
Hello, I'm Avni Gagar from Gokulam High School. I like reading books, writing poetry and playing chess.
I'm Kavish Iyer. I like reading. I like also to play sports and I love to know more things about that.
Let us now go and meet your opponents for today from Navy Children's School, Mumbai.
I'm Kanchan Mishra. I'm from class 7 NCS Mumbai. I'm a highly curious youngster who loves quizzing, badminton and swimming. Thank you.
Myself Varun Rana, currently studying in 8th grade. So my hobbies are to solve complex mathematical problems. So reading about the past history as well as the modern history. I like to read daily current affairs.
My name is Savitendra. I'm currently studying in 8th standard. I love to play badminton, volleyball. I also do skating. My hobbies are origami and charcoal drawing. I wish to have a great quizzing experience with my team here.
Before we proceed, as always, we will do a coin toss. Kavish, what would you like to call? Heads or tails?
I would like to call heads.
Heads, says Kavish. Let's flip the coin. It's a good call. Heads is what it has come up as. Let us take a look at the rules, or as we call it, the gameplay. Krishiv, please take a look at the grid and tell me which of these 8 topics would you like to play as your specialized topic?
I would like to go for vibrations in the human body, science.
Krishiv, wish you all the very best. Let us open up that box for you. Your first question, Krishiv, is this. What common name is given to the membranes in the larynx whose vibrations produce speech and sound when air is passed over them? And your time starts now.
Is it the vocal cords?
Vocal cords, says Krishiv. Let's take a look at the answer and see if he gets points. Vocal cords, it is very vocally answered by Krishiv, if I may say so. 2 points to Gokuldham. Let us go back to your box now. Your second question on vibrations in the human body is this. The tympanic membrane or myringa is a thin cone-shaped membrane that separates the pinna from the tympanic cavity. Its function is to transmit sound from the air to the ossicles in the cavity. What you need to tell me, Krishiv, is how do we commonly refer to the tympanic membrane? What is its common English name? And your time starts now.
My final answer is eardrum.
Let's take a look at the answer. The eardrum is correct. Very, very good. That's 2 more points to Gokuldham High School. Let us now hop across to their opponents, Navy Children's School. Kanchan, which topic would you like to play as your specialized topic?
Sir, I would like to go with popular Indian dishes.
Let us open up the box on food and drinks, which is all about popular Indian dishes. Your first question, Kanchan, is this. This snack was originally created to satisfy the demand for regular food at odd times of Gujarati cotton traders near the Dalal Street area in erstwhile Bombay, who used to work late into the night. Restaurants in the area would mash together all the leftover vegetables, cook them in a tomato gravy, and serve it with a commonly available product from local Portuguese Jesuit bakeries in the area. Which popular snack or fast food dish are we talking about? And your time starts now.
So is it Bhakarwadi?
Is it Bhakarwadi, says Kanchan Mishra. That's a good guess, but unfortunately not the guess we were looking for. Let us now go across to your teammates, Varun and Savitendra. 15 seconds beginning now. Who wants to take this?
Sir, is it dhokla?
Varun says, is it dhokla? No, not really. It is very much a Gujarati dish, not dhokla. Going across for the first steal of today's final to Gokul Dham High School. 15 seconds on the clock. Who wants to take this?
I think it's pav bhaji.
Let's take a look at the answer and see if you get points. Pav Bhaji is correct. That's 1 point on the steal to Gokul Dham High School. Kanchan, your second question from popular Indian dishes is this. According to an urban legend, the reason behind why the Kolkata biryani variety contains a certain unique ingredient which is usually not found in biryanis is because the chefs of Nawab Wajid Ali Shah, who had fallen on hard times, started using it since it was less expensive than meat. However, the real reason is probably that in those times, this ingredient was not easily available, and so it was considered to be an exotic vegetable. Which ingredient or vegetable are we talking about? And your time starts now.
Sir, I'd like to pass.
No problem, Kanchan. We will go across to your teammates, Varun and Savitendra. Who wants to take this?
Sir, is it potato?
Varun says, is it potato? Let's take a look at the answer and see if he picks up points. Of course, it is the potato. The Kolkata biryani is unique because it is perhaps one of the only biryanis in the entire country of India which contains potato as one of the main ingredients. That's a good 1 point saved by Varun. Back we go to Gokul Dham High School. Avni, you need to tell me which of these topics would you like to play as your specialized topic?
I'll take fictional bears, movies and literature.
Fictional bears from movies and literature. Your first question is this. Jellystone National Park is the home of the anthropomorphic. Anthropomorphic means that somebody who is not human is actually given human features or human habits or human characteristics like walking on 2 feet, speaking, etc. Jellystone National Park is the home of the anthropomorphic title character of which animated television cartoon series who you see a still from which you see on screen. And there is a hint. The name of that title character sounds like a famous Indian chief minister. And your time starts now. Please take a guess if you're not sure. There are no negatives.
Masa the bear.
Masa the bear. Okay, not the answer I was looking for. Let us go to your teammates for a bonus attempt asking Krishiv and Kavish. 15 seconds have started. Who wants to take this?
I don't have any other. Do you?
All right,
go for the guess.
Krishiv, it's all yours. Want to take a guess? Last second.
Take a guess. Take a
No?
guess.
Okay, we will pass to your opponents now. We will go to Navy Children's School, give them 15 seconds starting now and ask who wants to take this. How many famous Indian chief ministers are there?
Sir, is it yogi?
Varun Rana very hesitantly says, sir, is it Yogi? So that would make it Yogi Bear. Well, a very dangerous thing to say, but let's take a look at the answer and see if you're right. Yes, you are. It is Yogi Bear. Varun punches his fists together in delight. Great answer, Varun. 1 point to Navy Children's School. Let us go back now to Avani. Avani, your second question on fictional bears is this. Which series of children's stories about a fictional bear and his friends called Eeyore, Kanga, Piglet, and Tigger is set in a location called the 100-Acre Wood? And your time starts now.
Is it Winnie the Pooh?
Let's take a look at the answer and give you 2 points. It is Winnie the Pooh. That brings us to an end of Avani's topic on fictional bears. Varun, which of these topics will be your specialized topic today?
Battles in Indian history.
Battles in Indian history, says Varun. Let us open up the box on history. Your first question, Varun, about battles in Indian history is this. Which battle in 1565 saw the Deccan Sultanates forming an alliance to defeat the mighty Vijayanagar Empire? The defeat in this battle led to the complete decline and fall of the Vijayanagar Empire from that day onward. And your time starts now. All right, the timer has run out. Can you give me a guess now, Varun?
I would like to pass.
No problem. We will respect your wishes. Going to your teammates, Kanchan and Savitendra. 15 seconds on the clock. Who wants to take this? Kanchan, Savitendra, any guesses?
Sir, Chola battle.
Chola battle. No, not really. Not what I'm looking for. Going across for a steal to Gokuldham now. 15 seconds on the clock. Who wants to take this?
Okay, Avni and Krishan, can you please show what you know? Just put a thumbs down if you don't. We'll go for the answers then. We are not.
Okay, you're passing essentially. No problem. Let's take a look at the answer from the pages of history. A very important battle. Let's show you the answer. This is the Battle of Tallikota between the Deccan Sultanates on one side and the Vijayanagar Empire on the other. No points to any of the teams. The second question, Varun, is this. Panipat was the site of three battles, respectively in 1526, 1556, and 1761. The first of these battles of Panipat marked the end of the rule of which dynasty and the emergence of the Mughal Empire in India under Babur. And your time, Varun, starts now.
Is it the Khilji dynasty?
Is it the Khilji dynasty, says Varun. Unfortunately, not the answer I'm looking for. Let us go to... No, there's only one chance that you will get. So I will go to your teammates now, asking Kanchan and Savitendra. Who wants to take this?
Sir, Lodhi dynasty.
Savitendra says Lodhi dynasty, which is the answer that I was looking for. Ibrahim Lodhi, of course, one of the two protagonists in the first battle of Panipat. 1 point on the bonus attempt, a very good captain's knock by Savitendra. That brings us to an end of Varun's topic on battles in Indian history. Before we proceed any further, let us give you a quick look at the scores. At this moment, Navy Children's School Mumbai is currently on 3 points on the back of bonus attempts and passes. Leading at this moment is the team from Gokuldham High School, also from Mumbai, who have scored 7 points. Kavish, what would you like to choose as your specialized topic?
I would like to choose tall building and architecture.
Tall buildings from architecture, says Kavish. Your first question, Kavish, is this. In which Asian city would you find this structure that you see on that image? It was the tallest building in the world from 1998 to 2004. And your time starts now. I just need the name of an Asian city. Last 3 seconds, Kavish.
I'll just take a guess. Would it be Abu Dhabi?
Is it Abu Dhabi, says Kavish? Not really, though those areas do have a tendency to put up tall buildings. I will have to go to your teammates now. Krishiv and Avni, 15 seconds on the clock.
Krishiv
Who
will
wants to
take
take this?
Krishiv.
Okay, Krishiv, go for it.
Yeah, those are the Kuala Lumpur Twin Towers in Malaysia.
The Kuala Lumpur Twin Towers, and your captain's mouth opens in astonishment because now it strikes him. I think it was at the tip of his tongue. Let's take a look at the answer. Kuala Lumpur is correct. 1 point to Gokuldham High School. Kavish, let us show you your second question on tall buildings. Officially named to honor the president of the neighboring Emirate of Abu Dhabi, identify this structure, which is the world's tallest building at this present time. And your time starts now.
Is it the Burj Khalifa?
Let's take a look at the answer and see if he's right this time. The Burj Khalifa is correct. It was earlier simply called the Burj Dubai. And then, of course, Khalifa being the title which is given to the president of the neighboring Emirat of Abu Dhabi. 2 points to Gokul Dham. That's a good answer. Let us go back for the final phase of individual play to Navy Children's School. Savitendra, there are 3 topics remaining on the grid. Which one of them shall be yours?
The India's lakes geography.
India's lakes from geography, says Savitendra. Your first question is this. The Mughal era gardens, Shalimar Bagh and Nishat Bagh, built during the reign of the Mughal Emperor Jahangir, stand on the shores of which lake in Kashmir? And your time starts now.
Sir, is it Dal Lake?
Is it the Dal Lake, says Savitendra. Let's take a look at the answer. Dal Lake is correct. Dal Lake will get you 2 points. Let us show you your second question on India's lakes. What you see on screen is a beautiful image from Northeast India. Located in Manipur, Kaibul Lamjao National Park is the only floating national park found anywhere in the world. So it's the entire national park is actually floating on water. The park, which stands on something called Phumdi, which is a mass of vegetation mixed organically with soil and other decaying organic matter, is found in which lake in Manipur? And your time starts now.
The Kaibul Lake.
Kaibul Lake, he says. Maybe that is why it is called the Kaibul Lamjao National Park. That's a smart guess, but not the one we are looking for, unfortunately. Going to your teammates now. Kanchan and Varun. 15 seconds on the clock. Who wants to take this?
So is it the Lamjao Lake?
Is it the Lamjao Lake? So it's not Kaibul, it is Lamjao. Smart guessing, I must say, but not the answer either. Let us go to Gokul Dham High School for a steal. 15 seconds on the clock. Who wants to take this? Krishiv and Kavish both giving thumbs down. Avni, do you want to take a guess? And time is up. It is a very beautiful lake in Manipur whose name we will see now on the answer slide. Let's show you the answer. It's called the Loktak Lake. It is one of the most spectacularly beautiful lakes in India. No points to anybody, but that brings us to an end of a very interesting set of questions of individual play, specialized topics. We will move on to the team segment now. What is your choice, Gokul Dham?
I think we will go with the ancient reptiles from flora and fauna.
Let us open up the box of flora and fauna. Your first question of ancient reptiles is this. Ichthyosaurs were apex predators found in a certain type of habitat during part of the age of dinosaurs. Among the largest animals that ever lived, they sported snouts full of sharp teeth. These reptiles ruled over what kind of area or habitat? And your time starts now.
It could be something like swamps or caves or something like that.
Yeah, we have to just say the kind of areas.
Last 5 seconds.
Final answer is marsh. Sure.
Okay, marshes. Marshes or storm areas.
Sure.
Final answer is marshes, says Gokul Dham. Unfortunately, not the answer I was looking for. We will go to Navy Children's School now. 15 seconds on the clock. Who wants to? What answer do you want to give?
Sir, tropical. Sir, not the answer. Tropical grasslands might be the answer. Tropical areas. Sir, our final answer would be tropical.
Temperate, maybe temperate.
All right. Savitendra says our final answer is tropical areas. I was not really looking at that huge and expanse. Ichthys means fish, which would mean that the ichthyosaurs would rule over this kind of habitat. Let's take a look at the answer. Not marshes, but seas or oceans or a fully water marine habitat. And this is one example of an ichthyosaur. No points to anybody, but back we go to Gokul Dham for their second question on ancient reptiles. On the left, you will see an image. I want you to name this carnivorous dinosaur that lived during the Middle Cretaceous period and which had the ability to swim as well. Their name comes from their large sail, which you can see on their back, made of long spines that were covered with skin, which they used to attract the opposite sex. And your time starts now.
Sail, is it like boat? Something deriving from boat or ship or yacht or something? I don't know.
The
Yeah.
large
the large
sail
sail.
made of long spines.
Botosaurus, not the thing. A yacht?
Yachtosaurus.
Last
What?
2
I
seconds.
don't know.
Last 2 seconds.
Okay, Kashyap, go for the answer.
No, Yachtosaurus is not a thing.
Okay. Quickly, please.
Our final answer is Yachtosaurus, I guess.
Final answer is Yortosaurus. I wish there was a dinosaur called Yortosaurus. We will go across to Navy Children's School now. Please unmute yourself, all three, and tell me in 15 seconds what is your final answer.
Yeah, I have two guesses. Tetrosaurus or Stegosaurus.
Spinosaurus? Spinosaurus?
Final answer.
Okay,
bolo.
your time is up. I need a guess now.
Sir,
Is
our
followed
final
by the-
answer is Spinosaurus.
Your final answer is Spinosaurus. Varun is laughing. I can see Kanchan also, I think, laughing because it sounds so ridiculous to say Spinosaurus. Let's take a look at the answer. It is the Spinosaurus, and that is the sentiment that we want in this quiz. The team from Navy Children's School is beside themselves with delight. That's 1 point to you. That brings us to an end of the topic on ancient reptiles played by Gokul Dham. Navy Children's School, the only topic that is left on the grid for you is Formula One racing from the genre of sports. Let's open up that box. The first question on Formula One racing is this. On the left, you will see an image of a very young guy who became the youngest Formula One race winner by winning the 2016 Spanish Grand Prix. He is also the 2021 and 2022 Formula One world champion even today. And your time starts now.
Aston Martin company का नाम.
Maybe the team.
Last 5 seconds, Navy Children's School. All right, I need an answer now. Give me a guess. What is your final answer?
Sir, our final answer would be Aston Martin.
Oh, Aston Martin. Okay, Aston Martin happens to be the name of one of the teams involved in motorsport racing. We will go across to Gokul Dham High School now. 15 seconds on the clock. Discuss and tell me your final answer.
Who just won the world champion? It was in the last quiz.
I don't know the last one. I vaguely remember the name, but I know Max Verstappen won in 2021, I think.
Yeah, then let's go for Max Verstappen. He looks like Max Verstappen, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, our final answer is
Last second.
Our final answer is Max Verstappen.
Let's take a look at the answer and see if you pick up points. Max Verstappen is correct. That's 1 point to Gokul Dham. Navy Children's School, your second question on Formula One sports is this. On your left, you will see an image of a very famous racer. I want you to tell me who was the first Indian driver to compete in Formula One racing. And you see his image there. Your time starts now.
Any guesses?
Okay, your time is up. I need an answer now.
Sir, our final answer would be Arpit.
Well, I've got a friend who's called Arpit, but I don't think he was the first Indian to compete in Formula One. But that's a brave guess. Going across to Gokul Dham High School for a steal attempt. 15 seconds beginning now. What is your
Okay,
answer
just
going to
name any Indian popular drivers. You can take that as a guess.
I have no clue. I just know no one from Formula, like literally.
I don't know anything about Formula One.
Yeah,
I
know
don't know about India Formula One.
All right, your time is up. So take a guess. What is your
Okay,
final
I
answer?
think we will take a guess as Saurav.
You'll take a guess as Saurav.
Sure.
Okay, not Ganguly, I hope. Second career after cricket. Done. Okay, not Saurav as well. Let us take a look at the answer, and I hope that after this quiz, the six of you will remember who this was. This is Narayan Karthikeyan. Narayan Karthikeyan, of course, about a decade and a half ago, the first Indian to take part in Formula One racing as a driver. That's no points to anyone. And that brings us to an end of the team play segment of specialized topics. Let us take a quick look at the scores as they stand. At this point, the team from Navy Children's School, Mumbai, is on 6 points. Leading at this time, holding on to their lead, is the team from Gokuldham High School, Mumbai, who are on 11 points. So let us go to Gokuldham now and ask them which of the two mystery boxes would they like to play as their final team play segment.
We will like to play mystery box number 1.
Let us open up mystery box number 1. Your first question, children, is this: 7 rings, break up with your girlfriend, I am bored, and the title track, Thank You. Next were hit songs from a 2018 album by which pop singer? And your time for discussion starts now.
Ariana Grande.
Yeah, Ariana, because 7 rings is from
Sure,
Ariana.
I'm gonna go with
We
whatever.
are going to go with the final answer as Ariana Grande.
Let's take a look at the answer and see if they are right. Of course, they are. Ariana Grande, the pop sensation. 2 points to Gokuldham. Your second question, Gokuldham, is this: which Asian world city with a troubled past in the last few years is missing from this otherwise complete set of cities around the world which have got a Disneyland or a Disney theme park? The others are Anaheim, Shanghai, Orlando, Paris, and Tokyo. Only one city from Asia is missing, and there was a clue that it has had a troubled past in the last few years. Your time starts now.
Does Singapore have?
Is it Singapore? I think
Does
it's
Singapore
Singapore.
have
Yes,
Disney?
Singapore has a troubled past, but
Yeah, it does. No, I mean, like troubled. No, I'm asking about Disney park. Does Singapore have a Disney park? Does anyone know?
I have seen it in a store.
Or is it like Hong Kong or something? I don't know. It should
Yeah,
be.
Hong Kong is missing. Hong Kong is missing.
It should be Singapore. I think. Our final answer is Singapore.
Last 3 seconds.
Where are you?
I think it's Hong Kong, like from Tarak Mehta.
Okay. Our
Your
final answer.
time is up. I need a final answer.
Our final answer is Hong Kong. Our final is Hong Kong. Okay, sure.
Our final answer is Hong Kong, says the team from Gokuldham. Let's take a look at the answer and see if they pick up points. Hong Kong is correct, and troubled past was the clue because the Hong Kong territory is now a special administrative region from 1997, and China is trying to make sure that they integrate more and more and move from being that open world city that it is to being a communist stronghold like the rest of mainland China. 2 points to Gokuldham. That was a good team discussion, if I may say so. And back we go and ask you your third question from the mystery box. Which sporting discipline is depicted by the symbol which you see here? It is an endurance event that tests the speed, stamina, and strength of all its participants. And your time starts now.
It's the tri-marathon.
Yeah, triathlon.
Triathlon. Yeah, our final answer is triathlon.
Let's take a look at the answer and see if they pick up points. Triathlon is correct. That's 2 points again to Gokuldham. Back we go to your opponents, Navy Children's School, Mumbai. Let us open up the only remaining box on screen, which is mystery box number 2. Your first question for team discussion and team play is this: which Asian city is the first city to host both the summer and the winter editions of the Olympic Games? And your time starts now.
Beijing. China.
Is the answer Beijing?
Whenever you give an answer, I need it to be prefixed
other
with 4
guesses?
magic words.
Sir, our final answer would be Beijing.
Let's take a look at the answer and see if you pick points. Beijing is correct. On the left, you will see the logo of the 2008 Beijing Summer Olympics. And on the right, you will see the logo of the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics. So Beijing will fetch 2 points to Navy Children's School. Let us show you the mystery box now and ask you your second question. In 2022, which musician became the first artist in history to claim all top 10 slots on the Billboard Hot 100 music chart in the US? And your time starts now.
Shankar Mahadev. Sir, our final answer will be Shankar Mahadev.
Our final answer would be Shankar Mahadevan, says a Navy Children's School. Unfortunately, not the answer I'm looking for. Going across to Gokul Dham High School now. 15 seconds of discussion. What answer am I looking for?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Are you sure? Yeah, we'll go with Taylor Swift, I guess.
Final answer is Taylor Swift.
All right, let's take a look at the answer and see if she is right. Of course, she is Taylor Swift. And as you can see, this was a historic moment on the charts for the first time ever since the Billboard Hot 100 began. All 10 positions in the top 10 of the Hot 100 were occupied by songs or singles from the same artist, which was, of course, Taylor Swift. 1 point on the steal to Gokul Dham. Let us go back to that box now. Juan Sebastian Elcano, a Spanish explorer of Basque origin, took command of Ferdinand Magellan's expedition after Magellan was killed in the Philippines, and then completed what feat in 1522 that is incorrectly attributed or recorded in Magellan's name? And your time starts now.
Yes. Sir, our final answer would be mapping areas.
Mapping areas. Okay, not mapping areas because that has been done since antiquity. We will go for the final steal of today's West Zone final to Gokul Dham. 15 seconds on the clock. What do you want to say?
I think it's like traveling around the world, like circumnavigated the world. Right? Yeah, Magellan did that in 1522.
Yeah.
Yeah, final answer is circumnavigated the
Final
world.
answer would be the circumnavigation.
All right, let's take a look at the answer and see if anybody gets points. First circumnavigation of the earth or the world is correct. 1 point to finish off today's quiz to Gokul Dham High School, Mumbai. That brings us to the end of what was a very entertaining final here in the West Zone. Today here in the zonal final of the West Zone of Smartacus 2022, the Hindustan Times National Interschool Quiz for Indian students between the grades of 5 and 12. The scores are these. Finishing this quiz with a very good account of themselves is the team from Navy Children's School, Kolaba in Mumbai, captained by Savitendra Dutt Tripathi, ably assisted by Varun Rana and their youngest member Kanchan Mishra. The team from Navy Children's School, Mumbai finishes with 8 points. Winning this quiz are the team from Gokul Dham High School, Goregaon East in Mumbai, who finish with a score of 19 points. The winners then of today's West Zone final are the team from Gokul Dham High School, Mumbai. My commiserations and a huge pat on the back to the lion-hearted team from Navy Children's School, Mumbai. For now, this is me, Meghasham Shirodkar, signing off from the zonal final in the West Zone of Smartacus 2022. Goodbye, God bless, and see you very soon. Thank you very much.